How's it going, guys? It is Ryan here, and welcome to another round of our F1 2014 live stream career mode series. We are at the famous Monza circuit in Italy for a 50% race live on YouTube, and it's gonna rain. 49% chance of rain. It is gonna come at some stage, and we didn't get the best of qualifying, so I'll say that. We had a very poor one as we got held with traffic on our last run in the last sector, which could have gained us a bit more time. So we're starting P12 in this race with Hamilton on pole position, our championship rival, and also our new rival Nico Rosberg in P2 with our teammate in third. All the top three, obviously, with myself going for the championship. So on the screen is the setup I am running for the race, and I'm just going to have to make a quick change to the wings because obviously the rain's coming, so we might increase it to 3-1. And the suspension, why I'm on 9 is because of the wheel. Helps a bit of traction out of the slow corners, so that's why I'm running it a bit lower this round. And for the first time this season, for the series, we're starting on the primes. Obviously, with 49% chance of rain, we can push as long as possible on these tyres, and they're fresh tyres as well, so we could gain a lot of positions at the start. Obviously, with turn 1 going to be an absolute nightmare. So here we go. I think it's 27 laps this is. For this round of career mode. Our first round of the rival challenge as well, as we're going to try and beat Nico Rosberg, who is currently third in the standings, so it was a pretty fair choice to go with him in our challenge. So on the grid, Mercedes lockout again, Hamilton again with another pole. There's our teammate in third, who's done pretty well second half of the season, so very good to see one of us is doing well. So here we go. Round 13 of our career mode series. We are away and we get a reasonable start. Obviously we're on the prime, so we're going to get a bit of a slower start than the cars on the mediums. As you can see there, Kvyat has jumped us already at the start. Let's just do our tactic of doing some dive bombs down the inside because the AI have still got this problem with the first lap. So we're going to go up to Rich now. We've got Bottas on the left-hand side there, who's giving us a bit of a cheeky touch, but we're fine. So we're up to P7 now, so it's a good start there for us. So now the other slow part of this track is this corner, so we're going to just go down a couple of people on there as Vettel's going a bit slow. So we're going to go past our teammate now, up to P4. So there's one of our rivals gone and dusted. So now we've made 8 positions at the start, so that's a great start for us there. So 27 laps. When are we going to be pitting? Lap 9? Are you kidding me? Lap 9 for primes? That's a bit audacious, or it may just be from previously. Could be because I was on the options at one point. So my strategy is to stay out as long as possible until the rain comes. So that's why I'm on the prime tyres, as 49% chance of rain. And it is possible to do a one-stop round here with the tyres being very good round here over the previous games. And there look at Vettel, look at the speed he's got. I can't do anything. Literally cannot do anything now on Vettel, so we're just going to get his draft again. Try and get away from Fernando Alonso. Obviously he is going to be running less wings. Let's go down the inside of Vettel again. But Vettel putting off a nice move on us there. That's a great move there from Vettel, I've got to give him that. Fantastic move there at turn 1, so we're back to 5th. But I'm not too fussed about the AI. They can go off, but I need to keep the gap down to at least, I think it's 15 seconds is when the pit window is around here. So we are going to be struggling at this point with the primes. We need to get them warmed up, as obviously these are fresh tyres, and as you can see Vettel is gone already, probably out of DRS range already. So Ascari is a corner though we can gain time at, as again here comes Alonso but backs out of it. So look at that 1.3, and this, see Alonso's gone, so Massa now is up to 6th place. I need Rosberg. If I'm honest though, I want Rosberg to get past Hamilton or either one to retire, just to help us in the championship a bit. So obviously the AI will be quicker than me at this point because they're on the mediums, as the DRS is now enabled. So we're to 8th gear now. It's one of the few tracks that you're going to be seeing me going into 8th gear without the DRS being enabled, so make use of it, guys. Let's have a look at the tyres actually. See, the tyres are fine. Luckily there's not a lot of corners to lose degradation around here, so that's pretty good for us. Just got to get these two double right-handers right, but that's a bad start. As we're going to try and get away from Massa, who is in a Mercedes engine powered car, and we're going to be stuffed now on this straight, as he's going to gain a chunk of time on me as I'm in a Renault engine, and Renault engines are not good around here. Let's look at that, he's gained 1 second on me. And he took a score like a treat as well. Just can't do anything against these cars at the minute. But with 50% and even 100% races, you start off with -1 laps of fuel. If you do 25%, you're on, I believe you're on +1. A lot of people have been asking about that in my 100% race last round. As you can see, we're about 3 seconds off the pace, so that's nice to see. As we're going to go down to the inside line, as we've got a 3 wide scrap now behind. I think that's Alonso, and he's done us around the outside. Oh, bit of contact there. Right, we need to get past Alonso now. I don't want him holding us up. Bit of down the straight. We're going to do a Fernando Alonso style move. Oh God. This is not what I was hoping would happen. 2 positions gone. Oh, as we go around the outside of Raikkonen there. I just can't get the power down. Like the AI can just I just planted. As Massa's got broken damage on his wing, it seems. As we get the DRS. See, I can't do anything. I'm literally lifting and coasting through Ascari while these guys can just floor it. But luckily I will still be in the DRS range for Alonso. So I think I may still get it here. Yep. So I need to get as close as possible now to Alonso. Go up to Rich again. Still in that range of and draft. So tactically going to go get as close as possible, then drop it to the lean for the chicane. Let's look at that. Just the traction's ridiculous. But can't do anything about it though. I think I still have the DRS again on Alonso. Yep, we still do. That's good for us. Not really fussed. Drop it back to lean again. Up to Rich again. Try and stay in that draft again. Put away though from Raikkonen, so that's a bit of positive news. Possibly. Hopefully these cars will pit soon because... Oh, I've still got DRS, thank the Lord. Still got to do the tactic of we've got to stay in this. We've got to stay in this 1 second gap if we're gonna. Obviously, if you watch the last round at Spa, me and Alonso had a fantastic battle in the middle stint of our 100% race. So if you haven't checked that out, please feel free to do so. It was a fantastic scrap for the middle part, and hopefully now the cars in front will lose a bit of grip in their medium compound tyres. That's what I hope they are. Just look at that. I just can't. I'm just being wary of the tyre wear. I just hope the rain comes as soon as possible, because the tyres look okay, but obviously they will go off at a quick rate. I just need the AI to pit as early as possible, and I need to stay in draft and DRS range on Alonso. And as soon as the rain comes, we're going straight to lean for all of the track apart from the straights, the long straights that is. One person's already retired, I've spotted on the top left of the screens. Still, we've not had a safety car this season, so are we going to have another safety carless season, which would be a bit of a shame because I really want to see it. It would be quite nice to have a good battle in terms of strategy played out even more. Maybe Singapore will probably be my only bet of a safety car, but that may have just cost us some draft and DRS. The Mercedes have gone, as you can see. See, Alonso was saving some errors, it seems. Oh, we've still got DRS, so thank the Lord. Very good on the brakes. Seems that we're very weak in the last sector, with Ascari being the culprit of that. So I think now the AI should be pitting this time by, apparently. So this could be our chance if we get some draft from Alonso. So we're now going to... Obviously we're quicker in Sector 1 because of the draft. It's ridiculous. So Hamilton's in the pit lane. The championship leader is in. So's Vettel. I just hope I can get ahead of the pair of them. I should be able to, but we never know. And then I can do some park the bus as Alonso's in the pit lane. There's Vettel, and there's Hamilton. We lost out to Hamilton. It's a bit. Oh no, we may just get ahead just to get ahead of Hamilton. We just pip Hamilton. And now we just got to do the part of the bus. Try and hold off, stay ahead of Hamilton, but the Mercedes is just too quick. Obviously these guys are doing a two-stop strategy, so they're going to come in laps 19. I mean, don't get me wrong, where's Hamilton gone? Where's Hamilton? He's just disappeared. Oh well. Not my problem. I think it was Raikkonen made a move on Hamilton, and Hamilton just went in the gravel, or just went wide. So Rosberg's now in the pit lane, so this is going to be quite interesting. I think Rosberg will take the lead of the race, I think. I don't think we'll... Look at Rosberg, he's got that much of a gap. He's kept the lead of the race as Hamilton has now got past Raikkonen again. So our rays look okay. They look a bit yellowy brown, so it's not that serious. The front right looks fine, the front left looks fine. If I can get to around about lap 19 or 18, I will be quite satisfied, unless the rain comes earlier. Oh, rain in 15 minutes, so that's quite beneficial. So it's going to come around about, with 50%, it's normally half distance, so roughly as soon as the pit window opens. So I could try and stay out as long as possible on these primes until the rain gets so bad that you got to put inters on, and the AI will have to pit again because they will make their second stops onto the medium compound tyres, which I'll be doing. So I'm now on the same strategy as these cars in front. Well, Rosberg and Hamilton's going to go down the inside of us, and cheekily enough gets the DRS for the next lap, but we've gone wide. Our Parabonica. So now we've got to fend off now from Hamilton down the main straight. 0.3 of a second. Vettel's 2.4. Look at this. Here we go. Hamilton's speed is just ridiculous. Gonna try and hold him. Try and do an undercut. The switchback. But that Mercedes-powered engine is just too strong, and that Mercedes. So we're going to try and get past him now again, around the outside. Around the outside we go. And we get it done. Good move there from us to reclaim second place. Not too fussed about Rosberg, because we can take some points out of Hamilton in the standings. Plus, if Vettel gets past as well, with our park the bus strategy, we can maybe gain some points even more on Hamilton. On there, well, if it stays as it is, 7 points, I don't mind losing to Rosberg. That's pointless. Here comes Hamilton again, round 2, the drafting game. Vettel's quite close actually, I've just noticed. Rosberg maybe on the medium compound tyres there, intriguingly enough. Actually, we're going to hold the outside this time. We'll see if that is better, as Hamilton just storms past. Oh, we made a bit of contact there with Hamilton there. Just a bit of a bad move there for me, I'm going to be honest. Luckily for us though, we didn't lose any wing or any end plate or rear end plate, so we're quite lucky there. Hamilton's saving some errors. Oh, and again, just make that late move. Oh my god, what did Hamilton do there? He just stopped. Hamilton just stopped in the middle of the road. That's a weird incident there. Hamilton just braked, lost it, and then I just hit his side pod. And I think Hamilton's got a drive-through for that. So that's intriguing. But because of that, Vettel now has jumped us into second place. Hamilton's got a drive-through, so that's going to be quite debatable in the comments below. So let me know what you guys thought of that at the end of the race, if you're watching this live. But that's a surprise. That's an I've never seen that before. Hamilton just braked. I don't know about that one. So Hamilton's now 8 seconds behind, but he's going to gain so much time. Lucky enough though, looking back, 4th place is not bad considering looking at the map there. Everyone's spread out a bit. And I've just blocked up a bit too late there for the corner. Hopefully if this says 10 minutes, then I may tactically stay out until the rain comes, but so if the tyres can last 8 laps, well for us it was 9 laps, Vettel's going to be coming in on lap 18, roughly lap 18 I would say, off the primes. Hulkenberg's now to 4th, so Hamilton has the drive-through. So Alonso now is up to 4th place. Rain in 10 minutes. Still got plenty of time though. I may actually have to, I don't know whether to stay out until or I can tactically go onto the same strategy as the cars behind me, pit at the same time as them and fight with them for position. But I just don't know yet. As our rears are slowly going now. But if the rain gets intensifies and I pit earlier for the mediums, and I could pit early. Okay, now it was free about 15 minutes ago, a couple of laps ago. Now it's 3 laps. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I just saw some rain on the track, I'm not too sure. We have rain. Rain has come down on the main straight. This is going to play out nicely. If these cars pit now, that's going to play a big spanner in the works for us in terms of strategy, because I could stay out. I just hope the rain intensifies even more before we pit. Because then they will pit again, and then we could guarantee ourselves 2nd place if we can try and keep a gap to Vettel at this. But our tyres are going off a bit. It's going to be heavy in the 2 Lesmos. Yeah, I think they're called the 2 Lesmos, I'm not too sure. They are double right-handers. Still, 15 laps on primes is not bad for me. I'm never good on my tyres. On the wheel. If I was on a pad, then I could easily do this one-stop strategy quite easily. So there is Rosberg, and there is Vettel. So I wonder, do I stay out or pit? Do a quick run on the options, or wait for them to pit and then continue? I don't know what to do. I honestly do not know what to do in terms of strategy now. It's raining, it's going to get wet at the end of the race, but do I pit early now, go for a quick run on the options, and then It's one of those. I just don't know what to do. I'm not very good on strategy, I'll say that. They're slowly on the verge of the cliff, I'll say that, these primes. Let's get the intermediates ready. Alonso has not got DRS, which is quite interesting. Oh yes he has. He's going to pass us before? No. Ascari's getting a bit oversteery now. Seems like Rosberg's staying out. Will Alonso pit? I know Alonso's pitting around about maybe lap 18. Oh, he'll be pitting on lap 19 because he was going to pit at the same time as me. Alonso just literally just goes past like a treat. It's raining now. Oh, sorry there, Alonso. Lift off a bit. The track is getting wet, I can tell. It's not intermediate yet, but it's getting very close. So we need to be very careful now. As we had a bit of spray coming off our tyres on the main straight. Either way, we're going to gain points on Hamilton, which is the main factor. If it gets worse, then I don't know what's going to happen. Lots of oversteer now on these. Oh, it's getting very wet now. Oh, and Alonso looked like he was going to make that move, but just stops. Anyone going to be pitting? Vettel's in the pits. So obviously Vettel's. Oh my God, no grip now. I have to pit next time. I think it's now time for the intermediates. It's getting that bad. See, I don't know if Vettel's on the intermediates. I hope he's not. I want to check, but I don't because it's not fair. It's not. It's like cheating. But 18 laps on very worn. Well, it's the rears really that are the problem. I mean, the two right-handers are fine. It's just the straight is just literally that bad. So we will be boxing this lap onto our one-stop strategy with the rain now. Definitely going to be a factor now at the end of the race. You can see just no traction, no grip whatsoever. So it is time to pit as Raikkonen is joining us now into the pit lane. So we get the intermediates on. Done pretty well though. 18 laps on the primes is not too shabby. As Vettel goes through, and they're all going on the prime tyres, which is strange. We will be bad on the straights. So we're coming out just behind Nico Hulkenberg, who is on. So now it's going to be now on who has more grip, me or the people on the primes, because these will pit again. I can just sense it. Oh, okay. Maybe the middle sector's not our strongest point, but it's not dry and wet enough. Oh my god, who was that? Oh, it's Raikkonen. So we might have just pitted a bit too early, I think, for the Inters, but the first sector is absolutely wet. So it is going to get wet in the last sector, so we will be quick in that sector. Hamilton now there is in. So I mean this sector will be fine because it's intermediate territory. But the rears are already on like an orange, yellowy orangey. So you look at this sector, we're fine. Absolutely fine in this last sector. So Hamilton's 1.3 behind. Oh, Rain, please get heavy in the middle sector, please. Oh dear. Went in the grass. Now, why do I want to go down to... We're going to have to go to lean, actually. Whoa, whoa, what's my car doing? Hamilton gets a bit of payback there. We're getting absolutely swamped by cars. Okay, this strategy's not worked out well. Just the last sector, I thought. Last sector's going to be wet. The rest of the track's going to be wet. But oh my god. As Perez is now, we're actually fighting for 1 point here. This is not good. These... No, I don't want that. Oh, just pit, please. I want these guys to pit, but they're not pitting. How are they staying out, though? The last sector's wet as anything. There's no one going to be pitting for wets. This first sector, as I've said countless times, is so wet. How these guys on dry tyres are still going, I don't know. How they're staying on the track. Oh my god, look at my tyres as well. Don't you dare say that. This has definitely not worked out. As here comes Button now, he's going to try and take the last point away from us. Oh my god. He lost it there. The track's not up temperature yet for wets. I hate when the game does this. It's so wet. Oh, this is a disastrous race. Button's going to drive off in the distance. Going to be going backwards to where we even started on the grid, which is embarrassing. Look at my tyres, they're that bad. I might have to pit even more for some inters at this point. Oh god. Oh, this has turned out to be... Oh my god. Just the rain's not intensified enough that I was expecting it to be. So I was thinking of Canada here.
The gap to the car ahead is around 2 seconds.
Still got another 6 laps to go as well. Oh dear. From what we were second place and now we're down the order. Our strategy was working out nicely though, and then when the rain came,
3 plus gap to the car behind. 3 plus.
they're still staying out. These cars, these AI drivers got hacks. They have to have hacks. Got Vern now behind us now. He's gaining on us a bit. 2.3 seconds. This first sector is completely wet. Trying to save some degradation. You can see Vern's not catching us up, which is kind of a good sign. But we could still get some. Well, I don't think we're going to get any more than I think 10th place at this point. It's still we're quicker in the first sector. I'll say that we're quicker than Vern by a second in the first sector. That's a positive sign. But here, we're just so bad. Just haven't got the grip. And there comes Vern. He's going to take 11th place from us, so this is going to be more embarrassing. This is now side by side with myself. I've got no option, but I have to pit for Inters because we will not make it to the end on these tyres. There's no way I'm putting another some mediums on because there's no point, because it's going to get so bad. At least we're up to neutral. That's always a positive that we can take out of this race. There's Rosberg. He's going to lap us, potentially. If these cars don't pit for wet, then I'm sorry, but this game is a bit bugged because there's no way. I mean, this first sector in particular. Oh my god, look at my tyres. Button's nearly a pit stop ahead of us now. Oh look, encouraging news that this part of the track is now getting wet enough for us. Vern's not gaining time. Woohoo. Well, it's slowly, the wets are slowly coming back into play, which is sort of a benefit, as I think Button's come around the final. Oh, there's Button, so we might not even get a point. We just need this. I just want this rain to get more intensified. They have to pit. They have. There's no way. With 3 laps to go. I mean, look at the Toro Rossos now. They are struggling. They have to pit this lap. Well, Rosberg's on lap 26. Might as well keep in 5th gear actually. So much grip in 5th gear. Look at the tyres though. I don't know if you can see it clearly on mine, on the stream, but they are bright orange on my screen. But we're keeping up with Button, so it's not bad. But they're staying out. They are staying out. That's what I don't get. As Rosberg will be coming on to his final lap. This is I don't know how they can do this. If I was on the medium tyres now, I would have no chance. If I stayed out, I would have been in the same predicament. There's Rosberg, so they're staying out. Even though we're getting half a second on Button in that last sector. Oh my lord. Yeah, they're staying out because Vern and Kvyat are fighting over for 12th. I've just done what anyone would do if it rains and the track's wet.
I think this might be our finishing position today, so don't take any risks. Bring the car
Just
home.
gotta keep it on the track now, keep it clean. See, now we gain time on Button.
We're 10 seconds ahead.
I just hope that we see some people retiring, because we did get that with... there was one race in Singapore that I watched Arava do, and a lot of people retire because they stay on the dries and it was wet. And even in Spain, they stayed out on the inters, and I pitted for the option tyres, and I came out winning the race from 12th, 16th place. So I can pray and hope that someone in front retires, or a few people retire. But nope, they're staying out. Just proving the game that they don't pit for wets when it's like this. Oh, someone's in the pit lane. Someone actually has heard me, so at least one driver knows when to pit. Could be a back marker, I'm not too sure. It's not Button, is it? It can't be. Oh my god, my tyres are red. Who is this then? It's a back marker. Oh, lovely. It's a Sauber as well, so the Saubers are pitting for wets. I believe Rosberg will cross the finish line any time now, hopefully. So we're not going to get lapped. So there's Rosberg taking the win in probably one of the most ridiculous... Oh, as we just not got no grip in his rears now. Oh, Button's 4 seconds away. Oh, someone's go off, please, or crash. Vern's 14 seconds behind. I don't think this is Button. It can't be Button. Oh my god, it is Button. We could get a point. Come on. Come on, Button's in our sights. Come on. We can get a point, guys. Points on the cards. Worn out options versus hards versus worn out intermediates. And we've got a point. We're in 10th place. We hold it in 6th gear around this final corner. Oh my god, oversteer. Come on. Come on. Oh my god. I'm skating across the finish line. Come on. Oh, thank god. 10th place though, that is ridiculous. I don't know how they stayed out on the hards, how they think they can do that. That's impossible to do. Just pitted because it was wet when the last sector was absolutely wet and I couldn't do anything about it. So that's why I pitted, and I think a lot of you would do the same on there. So I'm a bit annoyed with that. I'm really annoyed with that. I think Codemasters should have fixed the AI, because there's no way you could drive the last 4 or at least 6 laps on dry tyres. Only the back markers did pit, so I think Bottas was the only DNF as well. So I think Sutil pitted, Kobayashi pitted, and Bianchi pitted. for intermediates with myself, but everyone else stayed out, which was annoying. So anyway, the results, and Rosberg won with Vettel second and Alonso in third, Hulkenberg fourth, Raikkonen fifth, Hamilton with his drive-through in sixth, Magnussen seventh, Massa eighth, Perez ninth, and us getting a point in 10th place. So out of this race, we've seen that one-stop strategy can possibly work. If it was dry, we could have had a chance of a podium. The game is kind of wrong, bad in terms of the AI not pitting for wets, and they're quicker than me in the last sector when I was on wets, and they were on bone dry prime, or sort of warm primes. Yeah, GG, Codemasters, GG, as I'll say. So with that, poor performance. We're now down to fourth. We've dropped now to fourth, with Rosberg and Vettel now tied on 76 points behind Hamilton. We're 83 points behind, so that's not how we wanted to do that on there. And in the constructors, we're comfortably still in second place, but the gap is now 83 points. So double points can still play a role in the constructors. We need a miracle to somehow win the constructors championship there. So next round is the Singapore Grand Prix, and it is one that I really hate to drive. It's my weakest track on the calendar. Hopefully we can, with the Red Bulls being good with high downforce, we can try and get a pole possibly. We can try our best. So we'll see how we're doing that. But for this video, guys, let's go for 60 likes on this, and if we get to 60 likes, I will stream Singapore straight away for you guys later in the week, or even tomorrow if you guys can get it done. Get that 60 like target as soon as possible. But I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. So it was a bit embarrassing, a bit disappointing, and a bit frustrating at the same time. So let me know in the comments below about the incident with Hamilton. Was it his fault? Was it my fault? Have you ever seen that before from the AI making that sort of mistake? But until Singapore, guys, have a great evening wherever you are. Morning, afternoon, and remember, guys, if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel for more F1 2014 Career Mode live stream series and overtakes of the week and AOR highlights. Until next time, guys, have a great evening, guys. Take care. See you later.